making my face look like a poppy field. I think it's just this particular lighting that's making my face go red, but whatever. Today we've got another drink review coming up. It's been about a week or so since I've had like a drink or done a drink review, both really. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. I haven't done this for a while. I'm going to get a couple more when I go to the shop tomorrow in preparation. But I'm going to be having a bit of a drink. Yeah, let's crack this thing open. We'll get it ready, get a glass ready for it, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Actually, before we do that, we need to do the old reading. There isn't really a lot to read on this one, so I'll give you a glimpse. So this is Elgood's Brewery Plum Porter. There we go. Elgood's Brewery Plum Porter, and it is 4.5. Can you see that? I have to angle it a little bit. There we go. Shove it right up to the camera. No, it just wants to reflect the ring light. Yeah, anyway, it's 4.5. So let's have a little read. A dark, richy porter with juicy plum aroma, sweet fruity plum complements the roast malt flavour. Okay, not much on that. The only other thing is that it's still owned and run by the 5th generation of the Elgood family, who presumably made this brewery in Lincolnshire. So there we go, established 1795. So there you go. This is a pretty interesting little brew. So crazy that. Anyway, let's now get this thing open. So I'll see you in a few. Alright, welcome back. So, got the lid open. You can see it's just a plain purple lid, nothing particularly special. So before I pour this out, I just want to say that I actually really like plums. One of my favourite fruits. I don't know how it's going to be in an ale. I was kind of on the fence about this one. Not as much as the mocha. Like the mocha one, I was like, oh, it's not going to be good. But I'm less apprehensive about this one. Oh, you know what? That smells fucking stunning. It's just a really, really fruity, sweet ale that smells like. But it doesn't smell like the what was the one before, the King Goblin, which was really, really sweet. But who knows, we've got to pour it out. The only way we'll find out for sure is by getting ourselves a little drink. So the best bit, it's time for it. Okay. Alright, was not expecting that. Alright, that is like, look at the colour of that. It looks darker on the camera. I mean, it is dark. I was expecting, honestly, I don't really know what I was expecting. It looks like a dark ale with like, almost like they mixed purple food colouring in there to give it this sort of like weird, darker colour. I can't like that. That's a little off-putting. It reminds me of cough syrup. But yeah, it's more of like a light, a dark brown than it looks on the camera, because that just looks like black. But as the light hits it, you can see there in the corner there, it's got more of like a lighter brown to it. That's more what the colour looks like. So let's take a little smell first. I mean, it smells like ale. It's definitely got a citrus scent there, and I think I can taste the plum. I can smell the plum even like as an after scent. Like you get the initial smell, and then right at the end, like a tail, you smell like a plum. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. that's affecting it. Okay. Alright, so it's not as sweet as I thought it would be, but it also is. Okay, I think I'm trying to find a way of articulating this. It is sweet in the same way that medicine is sweet. Like when sugar has been added to medicine to make it taste sweeter. That's what that tastes like. There's definitely like a plumness to it. But I was expecting a fruitier flavour. But that taste, I described a taste a few drink reviews back, and I described it as the smell when you have a cigarette around a fire. It's this kind of super like specific burnt taste or smell, because obviously smell and taste are very interlinked, and the aftertaste is like that, and I can't lie, I don't like it. It's sickly. Oh, it's actually making me feel a bit off put. I really thought that was going to be sweeter. I can already feel like a reaction in my stomach, like I should have taken more of a sip of it to try and taste it, because honestly the thought of taking another sip of this is not pleasant. Like, it even looks like cough syrup. That is not nice. I'm sorry, Elgood Brewery, but that I don't like. No. I'm finding it really hard to describe why, beyond like, sorry, my nose is itchy, beyond it being like medicine, like it's not overbearingly like that flavour, but there's just a few things that make it feel that way. That is a shame, that is. I thought I might like that one. I can't believe that this one I like less than the mocha one. That is a real shame. That I can't lie, I'm not majorly surprised. I just thought it would be fruity. I thought it was going to be like this kind of sweet plum flavour, but it's just so hard to describe. There's definitely like a taste of plum in there, but it doesn't translate well. It feels like a really odd mix. I can't imagine anyone enjoying that. I don't know who would drink this. It's, other than the fact that it's kind of like, oh look, I've got a plum ale. I don't understand why anyone would ever drink this. Hello, this is VG from the future. I just wanted to jump in before the end of the video to kind of add something else. So I still don't like this drink, but I did realise something that I completely kind of skipped over in my mind, is that this isn't an ale, it's a porter. And so a porter is something different, it's a different kind of beer that has like brown malt or something like that, which means that it also is like a darker coloration and is much different in taste. So it, from what I can tell, it is just a porter with like some plum flavouring in there, but it is very subtle. I think that might have been what another drink I had was as well at some point, which I wasn't a massive fan on. So yeah, I think obvious in this video that I do not like porters. I'm not a fan of them, so I probably will avoid buying them for drink reviews in the future unless I really want to try something out. But there we go, just thought I'd interject and add this in because I think the context is important. Anyway, back to the normal video. Yeah, very, very unfortunate that, but that's the way it happens sometimes, you know. We try some, we like it, we don't. There's no way I'm gonna drink that. It's just not pleasant. I'm not gonna force myself to drink something that I don't like, especially when it's alcohol. That feels a bit unhealthy. So you know, that's just how it works sometimes. It wasn't too expensive, so I got this in the mocha one from a co-op in Lincolnshire, and to reiterate what it was they had a deal on for local ales, 2 bottles for £4, which isn't bad. It's not quite as good as the one that I got from Tesco's, which was, I think, 4 for £7. So that was pretty good. And there was a much wider range, but you know, these are like obviously really specific local ales. So I wanted to try some of them because, you know, Tesco ones you could probably get near enough anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely, it's not put me off trying new things, but I am gonna be thinking about it going forward. What a shame that is. Plum Porter, everyone. Maybe you should go, if you live near Lincolnshire, or if you find this in a shop, maybe you should buy it, try it, and leave a comment in the video. Tell me what you thought about it. Maybe I was wrong. So the difference I would say with this, from my response to the King Goblin video, is that there's part of me that put down the King Goblin to not the right environment, and I feel like it might taste better with a lot of salty treats like pretzels and stuff like that, than maybe with some savoury treats to eat with it, something salty. It might be a more pleasant drink to have, because it was very overwhelmingly sweet and I just couldn't drink the whole thing, and yeah, it was just a bit much for me. So I've said before that I want to try that one again, and I'll make a bit more of it'll be like a redemption arc for the King Goblin. We'll have some pretzels, some nuts or something, and I'll do that from Tesco's at some point. I don't know when that will be, but I'll give it my best shot to do as soon as possible. But the difference is that I said was kind of down to how I felt at the time and the environment of having the drink. This feels just unpleasant. It doesn't taste nice, which is so strange because the smell from the bottle makes it smell like it's going to be a much smoother, sweeter experience, but it's almost, it almost tastes like strong chemicals. Yeah, not a pleasant drink, at least in my humble opinion, and I've only been drinking different ales for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. That's how old this channel is at this point. So I'm about to out how often, like how in advance I make videos. Yeah, mad that. What a shame. But thank you very much for listening in. I'm sorry that we didn't really get much drinking in this video. To round it off, let's have a little bit of, this is not the same drink, let's just make that clear right now. This is just some Pepsi Max. Oh, that's nice. Clear that palate out. Yeah. So thank you very much for listening in. Thank you for dealing with my wild hair right now for some reason. Don't know why. Always happens when it gets this time of night. And if you enjoyed the video, want me to continue news, go ahead and give me a like on the video. I know these aren't really my most popular ones. In fact, they're one of the least viewed videos, but I enjoy doing them, and it gives me a reason to try new drinks. So go ahead and show a bit of love if you feel so obliged. And of course, a little sub goes a long way to making me feel good about my life. And if you did like this video, or if you didn't and you want to see something different, I always get this wrong, go and check out one of these two videos on the side, because I'm sure one of these will be something you like. That one I've heard is really, really good, but I'm a big fan of this one down here. This one's probably my personal favourite. So go ahead and check them out. Have a wonderful night, morning, afternoon, day, wherever it is, whatever time, wherever, and I will see you in the